What is up? Welcome back to an end of week episode of DCP, or Dorsett Cracks Packs. You can call me Brendan, you can call me Dorsett, and today for the end of the week we are going to continue Lord of the Rings season. We finally got our set boosters in the mail here, and yeah, we still do have a little bit more coming, a little bit more exciting stuff coming, but we couldn't help but pick up a set booster box, especially seeing how well we did with the pre-sale and the bundle. We haven't gotten anything too crazy yet, but it's been worth, and the art has been amazing, and the flavor has been amazing. And I'm just so happy to open this set. It's reminding me how much I love the Lord of the Rings. I'm really glad they did this. Let's go ahead and get right into it. And of course, this is probably the crown jewel of the pack right here. We're going to set this off to the side for a little bit, even though, oh, that's hard. Hard not to open that first. Let's get right into it, though. And I think there's not a ton of value in the commons in this set. We have a few uncommons that are worth a little bit. And it's going to be Nazgul and Reprieve and Stern Scolding, I believe, is the last one. All of those are worth, Nazgul's worth like $4 right now. The other two are worth about $1. So we got our nice swamp, and we'll run through a couple of these. Cirith Ungol Patrol, Shalob's Ambush, Hobbit's Sting, Pippin's Bravery, Stone of Eric, the Bath Song, the Grey Havens. I'm still happy to get these lands when I get them. There's another Grey Havens in the full art, back to back. That's pretty cool. Mirkwood Bats, also not a bad uncommon. Gandalf the Grey, nice one right off the rip. And Wizard's Rockets in the foil. Put that there. Line those up nicely like that. Here, why don't we'll separate our commons and our uncommons real quick. And again, not a lot of value in the commons in this set, but still want to take a look at them, see the beautiful art and the beautiful flavor that's on most of these cards. Still some beautiful art cards too. That over there. And alright, we've got an island. Eastmark Cavalier, Westfold Rider, Esquire of the King, Knights of Dol Amroth, Bill the Pony, Stu the Coonies, Shire Sheriff, Dunland Crabane. There's a Nazgul. Okay. Alright. Like I said, these look to be worth a few bucks at the moment. I'm not sure if that'll continue or not. And File of Galadriel. And a foil Nazgul to rip. Okay. Alright, not a bad pack there. Let's do one more, where we'll go through every card. And maybe we'll do some more at the end, too. And then we'll just rip through a bunch of these. Here's a oh, that's our first signed art card. Thanks, Mayor. Got Mountain. Oleg High Crusher. Easterling Vanguard, Haradrim Spearmaster, Roram Lancer, Long List of the Ents, Entish Restoration, Landraval Horizon Witness, that's a bit of a peek, Meneldor Swift Savior, there's that Lash of the Balrog, full art, and Moria Marauder. Not bad at all. And a Gandalf Sanction foil and a food token. Alright. Let's rip through a few of these a little bit faster, shall we? So there's a lot of packs here. And there's some very specific value cards that we're looking for. Though the cards are all quite nice. It's a nice art card. Island. Second Breakfast, Limbus, Generous Ent, Mushroom Watchdog, Snarling Warg, Gandalf, Friend of the Shire, Elrond, Lord of Rivendell, Horses of the Bruinen, Gollum Patient Plotter in the alt, and Aomer Marshal of Rohan. Very nice. And a Hobbit Sting foil. And a Human Soldier token. Keep it going. Keep it going. We gotta find something good in here. We gotta find like a Delighted Halfling or an Orcish Bowmasters or something, right? Look at that Golem art. That's beautiful. Forest, Brandywine Farmer, Took Reaper, Nimble Hobbit, East Farthing Farmer, Mahur Urukai Captain. I'm going to butcher some pronunciations in this video, I promise. Book of Mazarbul, Denethor Ruling Steward, Old Man Willow, Rosie Cotton of South Lane in the full art. That one's looking beautiful. Look at that. And the Balrog Durin's Bane. I think I'm going to start just putting everything in one pack there. And Aomar of the Rittermark. Put the foils and the tokens off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and put our uncommons and our commons together. We know the uncommons that are of value. We're going to make it a little bit easier on ourselves. Keep it going. Oh, we got another unsigned of the same art. That's kind of random. You don't see that very often. Got a mountain. Chance Met Elves, Elven Farsight, Lothlorien Lookout, Galadriel Guide, Stone of Eric, The Bath Song. Here's another Grey Havens. How many Grey Havens are we going to pull? Glorfindel, Dauntless Rescuer, Nasty End in the full art. There's some amazing art in this set. Look at that. And Frodo, Sauron's Bane. Nice one right there. All the Frodo cards have some decent flavor to them, I feel like. Aaron Drider of Gondor in the foil. These, they were really designed well. I know there's a couple that people are a little bit more upset about, like with the multiples specifically. And Gandalf maybe not having a transform card for the white. I've seen a lot of people talk about that. There's Gandalf, Speak of the Devil, signed art card. I just feel like these are very well designed for the most part. Forest, Fire of Orthain, Cast into the Fire, Smite the Deathless, Battle-Scarred Goblin, oh, we've dropped that, Faramir Field Commander, Dundane Rangers, Shortcut to Mushrooms, Pippin's Bravery in the full art. All of these full arts are crazy. Sting the Glinting Dagger. That's a nice looking one right there. Put that down here. And Fall of Care Andros and a Many Partings in the full art foil. This again, let's just take a minute to appreciate the art on these. So nice. And a Ballistic Boulder. Maybe we'll go even a little bit faster through the middle part here. Art, land. Got uncommons. There's Saruman of the Many Colors. Very nice. Nice one to build a deck around. Esper, best colors in, ooh, and there's the Minas Tirith in the foil. That's very nice. Oh, and there's our first list pull for the box of Phyrexian Etchings. It's still crazy to me that you get normal list pulls in this box. They feel so out of place, but I'm still very happy to have them. Always happy to get a good list pull. Getting the same art cards over and over again. You all ever seen that before? I've opened a lot of set booster boxes. I don't usually get the same art card over and over again. Alright, commons. I think I said uncommons right away last time. Those are the commons. These are the uncommons. No big money uncommons. Flame of Anor. There we go. And a Mirkwood Bats in the foil. That's a nice foil. And a Verdurous Gearhulk. I think I've had that in a couple commander decks. That's still a pretty cool card. Got about a quarter of these done so far. I think we're just going to keep it rolling. There's a nice foil forest. That's a foily forest right there. Very nice. Got our commons, uncommons. Meriadoc Brandybuck. I like these little ring portrait ones especially. And there's another Shire. We opened 2 Shires in the bundle. And here it is, making a name for itself again. Lorien revealed in the foil, and a nothing. Alright. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Gotta get through this whole box in a somewhat reasonable amount of time. Swamp. Oh, we got another foil land there. Nice swamp. Alright. Commons. Uncommons. Scroll of Isildur. One of the sagas. A couple cool sagas in this set. Inherited Envelope and an Orc Army. Scroll of Isildur. Let's see here. Getting a lot of signed art cards in this too. Not that matters too much. I know a lot of people feel like it's cooler to pull the signed ones. Still just art cards, but yeah, I like them. Alright. Commons. Uncommons. Nice full art Voracious Fellbeast. Elven Chorus. See, this one's pretty cool, I feel like. It's essentially a reality chip for creatures and turns all your creatures into birds of paradise. Right? Like, that's pretty legit. I'll take that any day. Maybe not super competitive, but I'll still take it any day. Alright. More beautiful art. Swamp. Commons. Uncommons. Lash of the Balrog again, and Hue of the Entwood, a mythic. Very, very nice. Always happy to get a mythic pull. And a Breaking of the Fell. Oh! Okay. Okay. Non-competitive Heliod? Other Heliod? I'll take a mythic list pull. I'll take a mythic list pull anytime. Let's clean this up with just a tiny bit. I've mentioned it before and I'll mention it again. I have a lot of enchantment decks and a lot of white decks. I will take a Heliod for sure. Let's slow back down a little bit. These cards, I've been racing through them trying to get through the packs, but like, look at the art on these. It's just so primo. Got a Plains, Galadrim Bow, Shower of Arrows, Shire Scarecrow, Shire Terrace. There's another specialty land. Revive the Shire. Got Arwen Undomiel, Celeborn the Wise, Mirror of Galadriel, Many Partings, Pippin, Guardian of the Citadel. There's the Pippin rare. Looking pretty good. Council's Deliberation in the foil, and a Human Soldier. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. The artists outdid themselves on this one. There's a foil basic forest. The Black Breath, Uruk-hai Berserker, Mordor Trebuchet, Rush the Room, Ent Draught Basin, Long List of the Ents, Entish Restoration, Quick Beam Upstart Ent, Oliphant, Sauron's Ransom. I think we've seen this one once already too. And a Voracious Fellbeast, and a Geth's Grimoire. Whenever an opponent discards a card from his or her hand, you may draw a card. Discard deck, eh? Oh, we're getting all sorts of ideas from this box. It really is all over the place. Keep pulling those packs off screen to crack them open, but I'll try not to do that. Got Swamp, Oliphant, Mirkwood Bats, Mirkwood Spider, Ithilien Kingfisher. Mirror of Galadriel. Legolas, Counter of Kills, one of the few Legolas in here. Friendly Rivalry. Gimli, Counter of Kills. We got both of them. Interesting. Dunland Crabane. Mines of Moria. Alright, we're just racking up the legendary lands here. We got a Bag End Porter Foil and a Treasure Token. Very, very nice. If we could pick up a couple more of those legendary lands and also an Orcish Bowmaster, I'll be very happy. Hopefully that's not a half box jinx right there. Alright, Island, Dundane Blade, Improvised Club, Lash of the Balrog, that's our first one in the normal frame. Nasty End, Rise of the Witch King, Voracious Fell Beast, Shadow Summoning, Theoden King of Rohan, Shire Sheriff, Isildur's Fateful Strike. Very, very nice there. Look at that art. Look at that art. And Fire Foes. And a Tentacle Token. I wonder if the Tentacle Tokens will wind up being worth a little bit. That has been a thing in the past. Alright, there we go. Let's get that opening fresh on screen. Got the Horn. Island. Bewitching Leechcraft. Morgul Knife Wound. Fog on the Barrow Downs. That actually was pretty good in Sealed at the pre-release. That's some solid removal. Grima Wormtongue. Lorith of the Healing House. Eomer of the Riddlemark. Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfold. Mirkwood Bats in the full art. And there we've got the Samwise Gamgee, the alt art ring portal. Samwise Gamgee. We got a couple cards left here. Horn of the Mark. Here's Lash of the Balrog in a foil, and a food token. Apologies about the issues there with the focus. We're going to have to get better about focus going forward here. Come on. Got a Plains, an Olaghai Crusher, Easterling Vanguard, Haradrim Spearmaster, Roram Lancer, Landraval Horizon Witness, Meneldor, Swift Savior, Gwaihir the Windlord, Stern's. Okay, there's our first Stern Scolding. These are only worth like $1, but these are not bad. I'm going to pop this off to the side with our Nazguls. Meriadoc Brandybuck. There's another Samwise Gamgee. Back-to-back packs with the Samwise Gamgee. Different versioning, different art. Solid card. Brandywine Farmer in the foil, and an Orc Army. Alright, we're definitely in the bottom half of this box now. I wonder if I've mentioned the boys too many times and they're just not going to show up now. Let's see. Forest. Knights of Dol Amroth. Improvised Club. Lash of the Balrog. Nasty End. Bilbo Retired Burglar. Barrow Blade. Frodo Baggins. Gollum Patient Plotter. Elrond Lord of Rivendell. Flowering of the White Tree. Alright, this one is pretty solid, I think. Is this still worth a little bit? Let me know in the comments if this is still worth a little bit. I don't have the prices in front of me. I'm only immediately aware of a couple of the big expensive ones. We got Butterbur Bree Innkeeper in the foil and another Orc Army token. But yeah, I mean, this in a sort of legendary deck, like, that's very strong. For 2 mana, that's very, very strong. And I know most of the money in this set is in the collector's box and in the box toppers, so we will get to that at the end. Do not you worry, we will get to the box topper at the end. But hopefully we can find something between now and then. We got a Chance Met Elves, Elven Farsight, Lothlorien Lookout, Galadrin Guide, Legolas Counter of Kills again, Friendly Rivalry, Gimli Counter of Kills again. Are these guys going to be neighbors the whole time? Rising of the Day, another Legolas Counter of Kills in the alt portal ring portrait. Palantir of Orthane. Very, very nice. Mythic. Malhur, Urukai Captain. Ooh, and we got another list pull. Reduced to Rubble. I don't think I have a copy of that. That one is pretty nice. Alright, let's see how many we got left. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we're into the end. We're into the end here. Maybe let's just take these out. Give ourselves a little bit of a room to work with here. Beautiful white cards all the way through the set. Beautiful art cards. Beautiful jobs from all the artists here. Got Soldier of the Grey Host, Eagles of the North, Escape from Orthane, Isolation at Orthane, Fear Fire Foes, Foray of Orcs, March from the Black Gate, Gothmog Morgul Lieutenant, another Gothmog Morgul Lieutenant, Doors of Durin. I'm getting a lot of the legendary artifacts. This should be the artifact and a leaf-crowned elder. Wow, lots of list pulls too. Do we feel like there's more list pulls in this set than there would normally be otherwise? I feel like there's been a lot. I'm not complaining though. I am always happy to see a list pull. Always, always, always. Here's another Ring Temps card. Get that out of here. Beautiful. Forest. Brandywine Farmer, Took Reaper, Nimble Hobbit, East Farthing Farmer, Prince Imrahil the Fair, Strider Ranger of the North, Eowyn Lady of Rohan. There's another reprieve. Alright, so we've hit all of the nice uncommons. That's absolutely not going to pay for a box, but I'm still happy to have them. I got a couple of reprieves in pre-release. We might be close to a playset of that by now. Oliphant, Labella Sackville Baggins. That's maybe one of my favorite arts. Look at, she looks on point. Now for Wrath, now for Ruin in the foil. We only got a few left here. We're working our way down to that box topper. I can smell the Majuka Bog now. There we go. Got a Plains, Galadrim Bow, Shower of Arrows, Shire Scarecrow, Revive the Shire, Shadowfax, Lord of Horses, Oath of the Grey Host, Bill Ferny, Bree Swindler. This is one of the weirdest cards that I've ever seen. This thing on the second option with target opponent gains control of target horse, it just reminds me of horsemanship. When are you going to have horses? I don't know. I know there's a couple here, but like, come on. Peregrine Took, Ring Wraiths. Okay, okay. Why not? With Nazguls in this set, I feel like the Wraith deck is kind of building itself. I'm very cool with that. There and Back again. Another rare, another one of the rare sagas. Nimble Hobbits in the foil, and an Orc army. Alright. I haven't had that many in terms of double rare packs. I think that's like only our second double rare pack, so that is not exactly what you want to see, but I feel like we've had some good pulls all the same. Maybe not made our money back on this box, but that's not what it was really about. Great Hall of the Citadel. Got another one of the lands. Pull that over here with the Shire and the Moria. Gimli's Axe, Gimli's Fury, Erebor Flamesmith, Gollum's Bite, Gandalf's Sanction, Council's Deliberation, Knights of Dol Amroth, Gimli Mournful Avenger. Okay, that's our first rare Gimli that we've seen. I know I've said the same thing over and over again all throughout this video. And another Minas Tirith, and a Galadriel, and an Acidic Soil. Okay, so sometimes all you gotta do is talk some crap to your box. And then it'll give you a roll of a pack right afterwards. That is, whew, that's very nice. But as I was saying, this is the first time we've seen Gimli in the rare. We haven't seen Legolas in a rare. We haven't seen Gandalf in a rare. We're missing a lot of the main characters here. But this, I mean, Acidic Soil is an Acidic Soil. It's a card. But anything from Urzus, this was my set back in the day. Happy to see it, even in the list. Alright, we got another ring. What does that say? Yeah, get it out of here. art. Plains, Shalob's Ambush, Cirith Ungol Patrol, Hobbit's Sting, Pippin's Bravery, Many Partings, Samwise the Stout-Hearted, Tale of Tinuviel, it's one of the uncommon sagas, a lot of sagas here, Gift of Strands, Nasty End, and Smeagol Helpful Guide. See, if a creature died under your control this turn, the ring tempts you. There's so many flavor wins in this. Even if it's just little ones here and there, like, the design is on point. There's an Arwen's Gift in the foil. We got 4 left. That's 4 left to get a Bowmaster, 4 left to get a Halfling. Come on, treat us right, box. You know you want to give it to us. There's a foil island. I haven't been doing a good job keeping track of when the arts were foiled. Those foil full map lands that make out the map of Middle-earth. I know I mentioned that in the previous video too, but those are just so nice. Ooh, Sauron, Lord of the Rings from the Commander set. And a Fall of Gil-galad. And a Meriadoc in the foil and a treasure token. Alright. The Sauron card I'm very hyped on. The Amass Orcs and the Amass mechanic in general, going along with the mill and the recursion, like all in one 9/9. I didn't even really think about the fact that it was a 9/9 until I started looking at it. That is a Grixis card to get behind right there. For your high power, mid power pods. Mountain. Mushroom Watchdogs, Snarling Warg, Oliphant, Goblin Fire Leaper, Fear Fire Foes, Foray of Orcs, Prince Imrahil the Fair. Oop, alright, let's get our shit together. Barad Dur. We keep getting these legendary lands. I think we've hit almost all of them. Pippin Guard of the Citadel, War of the Last Alliance, and there's a Mirror of Galadriel. And a Human Soldier token. So yeah, I mean, like I said, sometimes you just gotta talk crap to your boxes. And they'll start spitting the rares out in the bottom of the box. Let's get 2 more here. Alright. Another forest. There's a foily one right there. Beautiful. Dunland Crabane, get our focus up. Dunland Crabane, Deceive the Messenger, Treason of Isengard, Swarming of Moria, Rising of the Day, Shadowfax, Lord of Horses. See, like, there's a horse. Are you really going to have this with your Bree Swindler deck? I don't think so. Oath of the Grey Host, Bill Friendly. He's not so friendly. He's back again. The Bree Swindler, Pippin's Bravery, Faramir, Prince of Ithilien. Look at that. Very, very nice. Rise of the Witch King in the foil. Oh, and there's that ring card again. How did I missed you on the way up? Alright. Last normal pack. Come on. Last pack vibes. Last pack vibes. You can do it. I know you can. We got a mountain. Relentless Roram. Rally at the Hornburg. Quarrel's End. Banished from Adoris. Lost to Legend. You Cannot Pass. Grima Wormtongue. Lorith of the Healing House. Gimli Counter of Kills. The Counter of Kills cards are coming up all over the place. Shadow of the Enemy. Exile all creature cards from target player's graveyard. You may cast spells from among those cards as long as they remain exiled. For 6, I don't know about that, but... And a Meriadoc Brandybuck foil. Alright, well, as far as the actual box is concerned, I don't know that that was worth the cost of the box. Again, the art is beautiful all the way through. The flavor is beautiful all the way through. We got a few of the good uncommons here. Certainly not going to pay for the cost of a box, but certainly not bad either. This Nazgul's pretty nice looking. But alright, let's see if we can save ourselves with this. Let's see if we can save ourselves with a realm or a relic. And, oh wow, that's actually stuck on there kind of tight. Let's see if we can be a little bit careful with getting that off. Oh, oh. There we go. I probably just put a crease right in the middle of my box topper, but let's hope not. And Bajukabog. Oh, alright. No, we'll take a Sword of Hearth and Home for sure. Herogrim, Sword of Rohan. And it's a foil, too. Look at that. That is actually very, very nice. That's, you know, it's not everything, but it's not nothing either. That is a pretty good capstone on a pretty beautiful box. Not a good box, but a beautiful box. And with that, I will leave you guys for your weekend. My name is Brendan. You can call me Brendan. You can call me Dorsett. I'll see you next week for another episode of DCP. See ya.